I'm inspired too because obviously I got a lot of followers and stuff, and there's a lot of opinions online. When you got millions of followers, people can say a lot, and I'm in a space where mental health, hurt people with all due respect.
Yeah.
See, I don't even need to go with all due respect. I'm just talking, but I do that because I'm like, I don't want to hurt people, and if I say this, this person's going to be sad, and if I say this person's going to die, and I just need to go. I'm going to go live and tell everyone, fuck off.
That's it.
I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, but Coby, that's a part of you, I think, maybe that you'll grow out of. I'm not saying you have to, but eventually I think what will happen is you'll realize that I can't save everyone, but by being more of my authentic self, actually I'm going to save more people because people are going to be inspired by the fact that I don't give a fuck. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Luke Mindpower Podcast. Another episode, another day. Today, I'm going to get to spend some beautiful time with some amazing individuals. This is in collaboration with, to my left, Coby Watts.
Let's go. It's good to be.
What's up, man?
It's good to be.
And to my right is my best friend, Danilo, DJ Danilo.
What's up, guys? Ready to do this? Let's do it.
Yeah, this has been a long time coming. This podcast episode is going to inspire you. It's going to be very vulnerable. We're going to give you a bit of a inside scoop into our relationship, our life, why we're actually doing this. And I think this is also going to be probably one of the funniest podcasts that you've ever heard. Don't you reckon?
Yeah.
Right?
Bro, that was good.
Should be interesting.
That was good to be able to have that happen and then do that again, because when we have those things happen, it can just take us out of where we really are.
Yeah.
And the fact you just handled that really well was really cool.
You actually handled it even better.
Yeah.
First one. That was cool.
That was cool. We're talking about the microphone.
We're talking about, we actually just started the podcast and then the producer came in and was like, the mic's in the way, you got to get out. And so we're like, freaking hell, we just started. Now we got to start again.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's just a bit like life. Sometimes you get, there's lessons to learn. There's things that happen. It's not always going to be perfect. And I think that's probably the best thing that I've learned on my journey is don't try to be perfect. Just fucking take action and do it.
Be natural.
Yeah.
So I guess, we can kind of go back, and I thought, how are we going to start this? How am I going to help people to understand, our relationship, why we're together, in this room doing this podcast. Everyone, we have stories, but I guess, we'll start with Danilo because obviously I met Danilo first.
Yeah, of course.
And I guess, I don't know, do you want to share the story, of how we met? And
so yeah, we goes back probably in the early 2000s. Or maybe,
it was 98,
I guess. Yeah, so we went to St. Mary's Cathedral College in the city. We're both in the same year group, but we weren't actually friends at the time from year 7, year 8. And then I think it was in year 9 when we sort of got to know each other. And we both signed up to the Olympics, actually. It was too.
Are you taking the mickey?
No, I'm actually being serious. What it was, there was a job for I
wanted to make money.
The year 2000 to work at the Olympics. So out of the whole year group, there was only 2 people that actually signed up, and it was me and Luke. We got on the job site, and I think it was a hockey stadium we had to clean up.
Every night we had to clean the hockey stadiums.
And so it was just me and him, and just realizing, okay, we were at the same school, and I thought there was other schools involved, but it was just me and him and with other people. We were obviously at the same school. And then, we just got along from there. Then Luke just thought he was a fast runner, so he wanted to have a race with me. I did a 100-meter sprint. I beat him, and after that, we became best mates. So that was the start of it anyway. So, do you want to add to that?
Yeah, nothing. It was almost like it wasn't planned or anything. It was just, I applied for the job, he applied for it, and at the time, I thought I was pretty fast.
I thought he was a joke, but I remember he said it at the wedding,
Nah, it's a true story. It's a true story. That's exactly what happened.
But he was always very athletic and sports, soccer, this and that.
Yeah, soccer I can see, but the whole...
soccer was, I think, was my childhood upbringing. So that's I pretty much started when I was 6 years old. Yeah, my dad played it in Italy when he was younger. And obviously, when he moved to Australia and Sydney, we kicked it off around about when I was 6 years old, and I've always played up above. So I played always my brother's year. So, and then for a good 15 years, had a good run. I did have a chance to go to play in Manchester United in England. Actually.
Bro, is that real? Because you always say that. And I'm just
so I got chosen. I got chosen in top 4 New South Wales. to actually.
Nah, bro. He always says
It's a true story. So
I mean that because
I'll tell you what happened. So at the time I was 13 and I did get chosen top 4 in New South Wales, and then my father for Manchester United camp, right? But my father, because he couldn't afford it.
Oh, true. He
couldn't get me over there, so kind of like missed the train. But no regrets because I guess where I am today. So yeah.
And so that's where we met, and then we met.
Yeah, our story is like completely like it wasn't the Olympics, it wasn't at school. It was 2020. I used to do content, and I was in the bin doing ice baths, and I think that at the time, and when I say the bin, like it wasn't like some bin that I was using. I went to Bunnings Warehouse, bought a new one, and started doing ice baths in the bin. And that's when I come across your stuff, but you were Hans at the time.
Yeah, the comedy I was doing.
Yeah. And
yes,
I don't know who reached out to who. I think I reached out to you. I was doing some business at the time, and I was like, do you want to buy some followers? Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I reached out and I was interested because I only had 5,000.
Well, everyone wants to grow, bro. And we didn't know we didn't know what we know now. We didn't know how to do what we can do now. So like, that sounds pretty cool. And then long story short, bro, I'm pretty sure I came to yours in Thelmy. And we started hanging out from there.
Yeah. I mean, when you initially messaged me that year and I was interested and you said, it's like, I don't know how much you said it was, $700 or something.
700, yeah.
And I didn't have any money.
Oh, true.
I replied to you and I said, I'm broke.
I think that's when the coaching stuff happened anyway. Yeah.
So
that was a long time ago.
2020, I replied to Coby. I remember it. And I was like, sorry, man. Thanks for the offer, but I'm broke. I remember that's the exact, and I said it exactly like that.
I remember you sharing that story too. Yeah.
I was like, I'm broke.
Hey.
So it's pretty crazy, actually, like when you think about it, how far we've come. But if you were to, because obviously there's probably a lot of people listening to this that maybe some of them don't know who I am. Maybe some of you guys don't know who Coby is or don't know who Danilo is, depending on where you're listening from. So how would you, if someone said like, who are you? How would you explain yourself or how would you introduce yourself?
I guess I'm just some authentic, real, passionate guy, I would say. Just a bloke that loves life, loves his music, and just loves to hang around with real people. That's probably, everyone else describes me as a funny man as well, I guess. I guess I had that natural talent or whatever it is in me, just some things I do, I guess it makes people laugh. But I never took it on board as a comedian or anything like that. But is it my turn?
Yeah, okay.
So I'm a professional DJ. I've started DJing about 4 or 5 years ago. I run my own events in Australia. It's Italian events, and I'm looking to take it worldwide as well. Just looking to expand my business and make it grow. And that's who I am today.
Awesome. And what about you, Coby? Who are you?
On a serious note, who am I? I used to be a DJ for 10 years, and then I had some mental health challenges happen, and it stopped me from DJing. And basically, the darkest period of my life ended up being the biggest blessing of my life, because today I help people all over the world. I do content about mental health, and I feel like my journey's only just beginning, really. It's I'm 30 years of age as well.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing amazing.
I love life, and I just want to help people as much as I can, because I know what it's like to be in the dark, and it's not fun. So that's who I am.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, who are you?
Well, I was just a fucking hell, man. For a long time, I was lost, So if you're listening to this and you're probably just meeting me for the first time, when I think about my teenage years, I'm like, it took me like a solid, before I became aware of being 17 or 18 years old, trying to figure out life. Who am I? What am I supposed to do? This and that. So I was asking questions for fucking 15 years. What am I? What's my purpose? What's my passion? What am I good at? So it wasn't until 33 that I started to change my life, and I went and did a speaking program. That's like a long story, but it helped me to learn about loving myself, which basically was something I'd never actually, I guess, given myself attention or accepting myself. My physical appearance was always a big problem for me. So my whole personal healing journey and self-confidence and this speaking also is something that evolved back when I was, 2018. So now, obviously, listening to the Luke Mindpower podcast, I branded myself as Luke Mindpower because, I guess I was stuck in a bit of a freaking hole for a while and, doing coke and, I guess over abusing alcohol, drugs, and not having no purpose. So when I changed my life, I was like, fuck, I did that with my fucking mind, and that's where Luke Mindpower came from. So I guess, I'm a motivational speaker. I've now officially been, I guess, I got a new position now as Danilo's MC. So I'm really happy about that. And
that legit? Oh, no, you had me. It was such a good... No, I was like...
I mean...
You know what I mean? Yeah.
He was flying pretty well there. I mean, he can be.
Did well, bro. I think... Sorry, if you're going to continue.
No,
I
guess that's enough. I'm a motivational speaker and I just believe in you. I don't know who the fuck you are or where you're listening from or what you're doing, but whatever you fucking want to do in your life, do it. Believe in yourself and fuck everyone.
I agree.
Yeah, I fuck everyone, but also I struggle to do that.
But not when I say fuck everyone, I don't mean like you're an idiot. Like,
no, I know exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like, put yourself first, love yourself, don't worry about what anyone thinks. I get that, but for me, I'm just saying like I say it sometimes. I'm like, yeah, fuck everyone. Like, but really, I'm like, I'd rather make sure that you're okay before I'm okay. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. It's not about hurting someone else. What I'm trying to say is that. Fuck everyone, as in fuck the people, not physically or hurting someone.
We're on the same page.
Just saying that if I have a dream and I want to believe in myself and do something, and there are people that are like, oh no, you can't do that, or that's too difficult, or that's gonna you're gonna have to.
And you understand that anyway,
I'm saying screw that.
I'm on the same page as we all are, but I think for me, I'm just saying like it sounds great, and I'm all for it. Like fucking do you, be you, chase your dreams, like. Let go of the people who are holding you back. I get that, but it's for me, it's sometimes not as easy as that. And
why?
Because, bro, so many programmings like in my brain, and like bro, like I said, I'd rather make sure that you're okay before I'm okay, and it's a blessing and a curse.
But what if you're not okay,
bro? I don't know if I am okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. Am I?
No, but like if you're trying to achieve something and then you're like, well, hang on, I might not do that because this person seems like they need more help.
That I can do, but I mean just more on an emotional side. Like, it's hard to explain, but do you understand a little bit where
I'm getting a little bit, but I'm also like just trying to like go deeper into understand like, if you want your dreams to come true, you're the only one that can do that.
Of course, but I wouldn't be here.
So you're not going to sacrifice your shit just because someone else has problems.
It's not sacrifice. It's more, I get.
But you still try to take some advice from other people when they try to give it to you.
Yeah, it's just like because I guess you and I are very different, but also very similar because like this is going really strange right now. But I think I just feel bad, like sometimes doing what's best for me. That's all.
It's hard. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I had to fucking get that myself first, which made me feel guilty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like, oh fuck the world, like I can do this easily. I'm saying like, bro, do you know how hard that is? Because for me,
everyone has their own ways of doing things.
Yeah, my mum and dad were like, you can't, live here unless you have a job. And my parents were, my friends were like, you're so, you're a loser thinking you're a DJ and like all these things. And I just think it was hard to always like do what was best for me. And then like, situation with you and I, that was like crazy, bro. And respect for you for being able to do that. But
see what I mean? It's not, when that happened, I did feel guilty.
That's all I was saying. Yeah,
but I had to do what was right for me.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. It's so challenging,
100%.
bro. Yeah.
Like it takes a lot for you to like come out of
that point.
Yeah, 100%. So like especially when the people that you grow up with in life, you know what I mean. And at the time, they're your friends, and they're your only friends at that time, and you think that that's your lifestyle. But then when you start growing out of the rest, things start to change. You know what I mean? And when you're trying to take action for yourself. And, you don't get the support from your friends because they don't understand that. It's fucking hard, what I mean? It really hurts. And sometimes you play like a dumb person just to fit in with them, but really you're this different person. And that was my struggle for a lot of years when I grew up in Glebe.
Did you cop shit?
Copped a lot of shit.
Same. Did you?
Like what?
Well, a lot of jealousy.
Yeah.
Now I know the truth now, but I can speak my truth now.
Yeah.
But I felt at the time that I knew that I had some gift in me, it was just a natural gift, but I wasn't trying to be better than anyone else.
Yeah.
But I was just being myself. But a lot of people had the jealousy around me where would go out clubbing or something like that, and I had the tension with some girls more than the others.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I was a good dancer, and I could say that clear because there's one guy I copped, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Without mentioning any names, yeah. But he told me, "You're dancing too stiff, bro."
He got upset about it, eh? Didn't know upset
Yeah,
you, but
well, yeah. Because the only person that told me that tells me that shit, you're obviously jealous of what I'm doing
he's trying
here.
to hold you back,
right? So, but
why
me,
would
because
you-
I didn't have a voice, I was scared. I was still growing. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
he actually affected me. I'm being honest.
That's what I'm saying. All this fuck everyone.
So
yeah.
that was the one time, yeah?
Yeah.
And then we did it again. I did my thing, and I'm dancing again. Apparently, he comes up to me, "Hey, bro, you're dancing just a bit too stiff there."
He's trying to get in your head, bro.
And then I just
Did it
went,
work, but hey, did it work?
of course, I go, bro,
Yeah.
this is the way I dance. If you don't like it, bro, fuck off, man. I go, bro, what do you want me to do? How can I change my dancing? And you're the only
What
person,
type of dance
you're the
you
only
doing?
person to, mate, I can get up and show you.
what
But
was
like,
it? Like a
it was just like a robot shit, whatever back then. But
Also, this is just nightclub dancing. So you weren't like in a competition.
everyone loved it. I'm not like, I know when people like what you're doing. But the thing is, I was just feeling that. But then you go to like my brother, how he dances, mate. He just dances, not a care in the world. But no one says anything about him.
No.
But when someone's dancing good, you're dancing too stiff, brother.
Yeah.
Please don't do that.
I get it.
It was affecting him.
Yeah, I remember.
So that's what I went through.
Yeah, and I think we all
a little bit what I went through.
I'm glad we all understand where I was coming from because it wasn't like, I'm glad we got on the same page. But for me, when I started, being someone, I remember I was walking on the highway after a night out, and someone said, "Go kill yourself. See you. You're a joke. You're never gonna make it anyway. Go kill yourself. See you." And it was a friend of mine, and then people started putting me in group chats and like saying like, "Look at him, thinks he's like fucking all this and that."
How old were you?
Oh, 20 at the time. 18, 20. Like, I was only young. I'm still young now, but I was like young. And there was a part of me that just was like, yeah, fuck everyone. But like, also I was like, oh, this hurts. That's all I'm saying. I'm just an emotional dude. We all are, but those things like definitely hurt. To get to a place of fuck you is peace, bro, because you just don't care about it.
Yeah, I think it's, for me, it's the judgment, that pain of what I experienced from my own awareness of not being happy in my own body.
Yeah.
Because I was really lanky and skinny. And even though people go, oh, but it doesn't matter, like, who cares?
Nothing mattered to you at the time, mate.
But growing up, fucking 14 years old, it was quite obvious that I was different and that I was always being judged. I was always told to eat more food. I wasn't allowed. My mum said, "No, you can't play soccer. You're too skinny." And then you get called lanky legs or fucking skinny or.
Unfortunately, that conditions.
You're a rake.
People.
Like just the word skinny was.
Sorry,
the
bro.
word,
The big one got me.
right,
Sorry.
Like the word skinny, like literally.
I remember it affected you.
It fucking triggered the shit out of me for years.
Yeah.
And so what was happening was when I would get triggered, I didn't even know what that was. Like my body reacted.
What is it?
Well, it's your emotions.
But how's it feel?
It feels very. You feel very. You start burning up. You get hot.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. I now I understand that it's obviously trauma. It's emotional energy within your body reacting to a past experience where you were hurt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. And it's if you haven't healed it, it'll keep coming up.
How do you stop it?
So by talking about it, by releasing it, by understanding it, by figuring out what's the root, where did it come from? Yeah. So without me having confidence as a young teenage boy, my parents are busy, my parents are working, they did the best they could as parents, but there was no I didn't have confidence, self-confidence. I wasn't sure of who I was. I didn't have self-worth. So every person that fucking branded me or labeled me as skinny, lanky, it turned into me feeling like I wasn't good enough. So then I'm always looking at myself in the mirror. Every fucking mirror there was, I was always looking at myself, how I looked. And I was just skinny. And I was.
Yeah.
Right? So how could I change that? Or eat more? It doesn't matter what I eat, bro. I never put on weight.
Yeah, right.
So for years, until I was 33, I didn't know how to transfer the pain into the purpose that I live now.
I know you're in the middle of speaking, but I sort of relate to the mirror thing. Like now, like it's something that I have challenges with and I'm practicing it as we speak. Like, rewiring my brain, and like I'll look in the mirror and pinpoint everything. This, that, because I wasn't rake and skinny. I was fat, fatty. FCUN. That word was at the bus, and it never left me. Like FU, you fat. Like as a 13-year-old kid, bro, like you're on the bus and there's like older guys calling you fat and shit. Like, man, that doesn't leave you until you know, talk about it. And I know it's funny because like it is a bit, but it freaking hurt, man. And I think I haven't really like forgiven myself or addressed it properly because like, you know, the mirror thing I heavily relate to, man. And I think that it's okay, but it's not healthy, eh?
My turning point for that was confronting people, right? About
fighting them.
No, confronting them about my pain.
Oh, yeah.
What affected me.
Yeah.
Luke does that well.
And no, 100% he does that really well. And he was one of the first ones that started it, doing it, you know, with himself, and then how he's talking to everyone and just, you know, telling the truth about how he feels about them.
Yeah.
And one of the most turning point for me was actually doing that and confronting my mates.
How hard is it though, eh?
It was one of the toughest things I've ever done, and I thought, you know what, it's a risk here because I can lose my mates here as well. You know,
they can react.
But
too.
I said a few things where probably I crossed the line, but I had to do it to let them know that this is who I am. If you don't like me, man, you know, if you don't respect who I am, if I can't be myself around you, bro, I don't want to be around this group then. But what happened, cutting the story short, when I did that in front of a group, it brought all of us together because I was being real. Yeah, that's another situation we could talk about that down the track during this podcast. But so that was my healing, my journey through my mates with my upbringing. Yeah, I had a few things that I had to get off my chest when I was hanging out with my brother. I had my brother's mates, I had my mates, and we just had all different types of mates. But that set me free, and it actually got me to a better person than I am today because I haven't not lost no mates anymore. Those boys now, we're all fucking tight as anything, man. Close to anything, and the mate where I am today, they fucking love me and respect me and so proud of me. So that was definitely my biggest turning point when, you know, growing out of that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and confronting people. So
that's so good.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so hard because, like, when you talk, like, like I'm trying so hard to, like, listen to him, bro, because he's melting his heart out. And you're looking at me right in the eyes and I'm like,
yeah.
And I know you're like, you might not know it or not, but I'm like,
Nah, I'm trying to, like, at the same time, I know that we have such good banter and we crack up. And it's funny because when I just got back here in December, you're the one that brought it up, and you've actually, like, helped me to heal and bring my family closer because of what you said in our group chat. And basically you said something so simple because we're always so sarcastic, you know, and I've always been the same with my brother-in-laws too, always sarcastic. But what I learned from what you said in the group chat back in December, you said, hey, man, I'm not sure if you're serious or not. Like, stop bullying me. Right? Because you thought, like, am I bullying you or am I joking?
All right. Can I say something before you continue?
Yeah, go on.
It's a very short thing. I was serious about the like, I wasn't, because I couldn't understand. Is he, because, bro, it was at a point where I was like, is this like, I don't know if he's joking or not, but bullying, it was a bit of a joke, but I was serious about everything else. Yeah.
And that's like, and when you said that, like, I read it and I was like, fuck. I was like, this is huge because the whole thing is if someone doesn't know that they might be hurting your feelings, but they're joking.
Yeah,
I was right.
There was no.
I wasn't trying to bully you.
Of course. It's just me being a bit stupid as well. We were, that's my banter, you know.
We joke around so much, right?
Too much.
That it was almost too much, and what it was doing was there's no connection. Real genuine.
I felt disconnected from you heavily,
exactly.
Bro. Like, I'll be straight up. You said to me in a voice note not long ago, the relationship you and Danilo have is so powerful and so beautiful to see. You're saying it's because, bro, like, I don't know, like we just, I don't know. It's something unique. Ours is too now more than ever. But I'll be straight up here, bro. I didn't know how to handle you. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'll be like, hey, man, I just, like, I don't know, for example.
But
I just did an amazing.
But right now, what you guys are doing, you guys are talking about it from the past, how awkward it was back then.
Oh, I didn't know what to say.
But then
but
that's how real mates are supposed to be, like this right now on the podcast, bro. It's fucking deep, man.
Yeah,
when people hear this shit, they're like, oh, we didn't know that Luke and Coby had a problem.
Oh, we've had
But do you know what I'm saying? And you're saying this right now without him being, you know, straight out. So which which is powerful.
Luke and
because
I've come
this
along
is how
way.
mates should be. Because you know how many mates go, a lot of mates that, you know, other groups, bro, they probably have problems with each other, but they keep their fucking pain inside. You know what I mean? So this is real shit here.
What you were doing wasn't wrong in the sense, like I did that
not at all,
bro. Like I banter like that too, and it's not like, bro, like in England, for example, you go there, that's it. That's how they talk. Like they just bag you out and bag out everything. But I think with you and I'm so blessed and grateful that it got to that point where we spoke about it because, like, what can I say? I just was like, man, I don't know.
I know, but I'm like, what I'm just realizing is that yes, there's nothing wrong with sarcasm, and there's nothing wrong with like having a joke, right? But at the same time, if it's abused and it's overused, then you forget how to actually communicate.
But people treat you the way you allow them to treat you. So I was just allowing it.
Yeah. So the moment that you said, hey, stop bullying me, even though you were joking.
Yes.
and you're like, I don't know if you're serious or not. Yeah. Immediately I was like, fuck.
I got a call.
Maybe there's too much there's too much joking in the group chat. Like, let's have it, let's connect.
And look at it now.
Yeah.
And like it's changed. And it also has changed my relationships with my family as well. Because like me and my brother-in-laws, we're always joking about shit. And ever since that, and now I've had some really vulnerable moments with my family as I've been here. And man, the communication and the appreciation for each other is just like on another level.
There you go. Yeah. How good's that?
So thank you,
man.
That's
powerful, man.
That's all good, bro. I appreciate it. Luke and I have come a long way.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. We are a bit of backstory, I guess. Like, we should go to Thelmy, right?
Yeah, we can start on that.
Yeah, to Thelmy.
Yeah,
when you moved in and on
I'll just go quickly and then I'll
go.
So I started my coaching business in 2020. Took me 7 months to save 20 grand. And then as we were talking about it, me and Danilo were like, fuck, I need to move out. I was like, I've been here for too long. I need my own space. And as we're talking, I'm trying to find something on realestate.com, whatever, .com.au. And then you tell me that the place you're living at, they just came and told you that
we had to get out.
You had to get out.
We had 6 weeks to get out.
So
and just quickly on that, because I was living with my brother at the time, and the hard thing was to tell him that I'm going to be moving in with you.
Oh, you told him?
Yeah, and he was a bit upset about that, but he needed to understand what I was trying to do there. And at the time, he didn't understand, but it's all love now. He understood everything.
Oh, bro, I relate to him.
Because I did that move, that was the toughest love to do.
Yeah.
He goes, man, bro, you did the best thing for me as well. Bro. So it was a huge moment for me to say, bro, I need to go and live with you.
So I always teach this with all my clients and everyone. I'm always telling it in the fucking podcast. Yeah. The power of proximity.
Yeah.
The power of being in the same environment with people that are good for your mental health, that inspire you, that empower you, that want you to win. Yeah. And I said to him back in 2020 or 29, when I was living on my parents' place just after COVID.
Yep.
And I said to him, I go, bro, see how we've had each other's back for so many years? Was this? No, 2022. Yeah. So I just said to you, I said, see how we've been bouncing off each other for the last 4 years, since 2018 to 2000, when I started changing my life. And I go, imagine what would happen if we lived together.
Oh, you said that?
I said that.
Yeah.
Bro,
remember that?
Didn't expect what to come out of that, but wow. That was, I do remember that. And I was scared because I was scared of change.
You were scared a lot.
No, because he changed so much that I wasn't sure if I could change, to be on that level. I'm thinking, do I need to prove myself to my best mate again, or how does this work?
But
no. It was, but it was just, that's what I was going through. But he always had my back anyway. But I just thought fear in my own head, thinking that I have to, try to live up to his level of lifestyle. But it wasn't even about that. He wasn't judging me in any way. He just wanted to help me. And I know I needed it at the time. And he said the only reason was, he knows my potential in life, and I get that. So it was the best move I've ever done.
What hurt me the most is because I knew my potential, and I got the flick.
Okay, so let's go. So we moved to Thelmy, basically.
Right. Yeah, we've gone.
That's all right. We're looking for a place. I found a place, and then obviously Danilo moved in with me. And so for the year 2022, basically that's when Danilo started TikTok. I was doing online coaching on Zoom, which I still do. And so we were just bouncing off each other, going to the gym together in fucking Tamor. going for walks around fucking, the areas, like going to, shout out to Josie,
horses.
Going to, what's that called?
City Cave
to fucking get saunas. Saunas every fucking Wednesdays, right? So there was a big thing there, that we were living, we had a good routine, bouncing off each other. We had a great routine. And then I also started talking to you again somehow.
I think I was coming to yours like a little bit prior to... Oh, bro, we'd already been in contact for over a year.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Because I had pizza with you when I was living at the house.
You reached out to his hands?
What? Oh, I can't breathe. You reached... Stop, bro. Stop. Stop. What the fuck? Who's hard? Wait, what's this?
No, the first time you...
Why did you say that?
Because, no, the first time you...
Oh, would you use Hans?
The first time, because I know the story you about through Hans.
No, I was a bit anxious at the very start. I'm completely fine now.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. I was doing the ice. And that you were freaking doing them too. You were. You were this in the bin back. He was in the bin, bro. And he was like this. He was out the front like this. And he was in the bin. And I was doing it too. But I didn't know he was doing it.
Yeah,
bro.
okay.
So that's when you first saw
All right, continue from there. Go.
And he's doing this thing. he's doing his dance. I reached out at Hans. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
But
when did we start talking again? Because we were
I
having
think
it
we
filmed
kept
me.
talking the whole time because we did a podcast when I was living at housing.
That's
commission,
right. No.
And I was really going through it, bro. I was coming off benzos. I was like, bro, I was going through it. And Luke's like doing what Luke always does.
So
So
we
we
did
did
it
it on the podcast. I'm
all right.
I'm like on there like, oh man, I've got like nose tape on, like, because I couldn't breathe. I was like inflamed, bro. I was really struggling at the time. And we'd done the podcast. Then I come to yours a few times, and then I ended up bringing DC a few times. And then
But had you met Danilo yet?
Nah, we hung out on our own a lot.
No, but you were trying to tell him, my best mate's a DJ, bro, get him a start, and you were,
Yeah, no, we were just hanging out, bro, just like having pizza and just talking about content, and then,
And just quickly, because when I did meet you, because you were some on profile at the time, and I was intimidated by you for sure.
Time,
Yeah,
still am.
Oh. I know. No, as a DJ.
No, I'm joking.
As a DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you stopped doing that now. So at the time, I was kind of fucking freaking out, man. You know what I mean? Because you're some fucking,
Bro, I remember, I walked in and
but then we just had this vibe about us and this energy and our personalities, our connection was very switched on. I don't know. We're very similar, but at the time, I don't know, man. So you got me to DJ my first gig at.
Yeah, bro, you've missed all of the story.
Oh, yes.
So I ended up moving in because what happened was, right?
Yes.
I had some stuff going on, and I was like Luke's like, come over, have a chat. And I was like, man, you remember I was really going through it, and I was telling you all the stories. And Luke, was like, oh, man, do you want to move in? And I was like, of course. I went and grabbed the dog's mattress. And when I say dog's mattress, it wasn't like some scruffed up thing. It was just like,
it was just a single mattress.
It's a single mattress that my dog would sleep on. No pun intended.
Yeah,
I grabbed it, put it in the back of my car. I was like,
But we're trying to help you because you were struggling with.
You ain't trying to help me?
Yeah, And I remember going to some house where you were trying to live there or something.
Yeah, it was just all.
I was trying to help out, and then obviously, you came and I spoke to him. And I'm like, maybe it would be a good thing if he, can't stayed at our place and moved in with us. And I was thinking also, obviously, about business, about collaboration, about and you guys didn't really know each other.
No, I didn't know Danilo on a viral soap.
Didn't know the
funny videos he did in that.
And I guess his nature is very sarcastic. He's very funny when you get to know him more and more. But the way that you guys have connected is. For me personally, to witness how you guys collaborate and just communicate is just, it's almost like you're meant to be in each other's lives.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, natural. It was a natural.
Yeah.
He's like a brother / best friend of mine. Likewise, but in a different way. But with him, bro, I can't look at him because I'll start laughing. But It's amazing, eh? It makes me a bit emotional, yeah.
No, it was meant to be this trio.
Bro, when I met you, you were struggling, bro. You were heavy, like a bit overweight. You had no confidence, bro. And you were really like, in my opinion, with DJing especially, like,
absolutely.
And I'm not having a stab. I'm just being honest.
No, I was.
For you to look at me like I was this guy, whatever, cool. Maybe I was this guy, but like, I was just a guy at the end of the day, and I just seen you for you, and bro, you haven't even hit it yet. You will, but when
he's hitting it,
you will.
It's coming up.
You're close, but you're not, like, in my opinion. My opinion.
I get what you're saying, but
bro, when you
I love that.
like, it's gonna
it's too much. It's coming. I know, but I think the amazing part about it is that we're all together. And we'll get to, like, we've got this, like, WhatsApp group chat where it's called Sean's Dad.
No.
Well, and that was the start of my, that was my debut. That was my debut at a gig because we ended up, we got off the, we got off the plane.
Yeah, from Gladstone.
Then we're from Gladstone. And then we went to the toilet. I think it was just me and Coby. Were you there as well?
No, you were there. You were walking.
And then I think you were there. You walked in, and then I started walking in. And I was talking to someone, and you're like, "Who's that?" And that's Sean's dad. And she like, and then like 20 seconds later, you're like, "Who the fuck's Sean?" And then since then, it just went all the way through until today. Yeah, Sean's dad. So the group chat is called Sean's dad for that reason.
Bro, but I want to talk about something that, was very hard for me because, we haven't spoken about it yet. And it was about the move from Thelmy to St. Ives. And Luke said to me, so I had no money. I had about, across all platforms, maybe, $1 million at the time, between all three.
Followers.
Yeah, 1 million followers. I had no money. I was broke. I was sick from stress. I was overweight at the time. And Luke's like, after living with him for some time, he was like, come live with us at St. Ives. And then I had a panic attack, and it kind of changed everything, which is fine, and I get it. I didn't know until the other day. That's the main reason.
I think that just before you tell the rest of the story, because when I think back on it, that wasn't the whole thing. It was almost like an accumulation of, like, your lifestyle, of who you were, of what you were dealing with, and then that happened.
Yeah,
and I was like, fuck, if he doesn't have his shit together and he's going to move in with us in St. Ives, fucking, am I going to be able to function at my best potential or to keep like being my best? Yeah. And that's where I realized, like, after a week or something, and I spoke to Danilo about it, and I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to fucking, like, cancel that and tell Coby that he can't move in with us because I got to protect my fucking space.
Yeah, and you did.
So how fucking hard was that for you to hear?
Oh, I'll be honest, it shattered me, like, because, like, all this hype.
I felt
and I say this with so much love. I've never said this to you both, but this is healing for me. I come in and I was, like, giving you all my, like, I'm not saying you didn't have followers or anything, but I had more than you at the time, and I was giving you my platform, and I was watching everyone, like, from my pages going over to yours, and I was just like, I was giving you everything that I had.
Yeah.
And I was like, just, here you go. Welcome to Coby's life. Have it. Yeah, I had shit going on. And then to have that happen, it just ripped me in half. And I remember, like, I fucking didn't like you, bro. Like, straight up, man. And I don't mean that because of anything else other than the fact that you said I can't come anymore. It like gives me, my whole body's like tingling right now. I didn't like you for a fair while, and it took me a long time to understand why you did that. And I do understand now, but bro, it fucked me up, Like, straight up, I was off you, bro.
I felt the pain.
I can feel it now. I'm tingling my whole.
But I knew because I know Luke, what he was doing, and it coming from a place of love.
Yeah, which
you didn't know. You didn't see that side of it, and also, and probably in your whole life, you've never been rejected like that.
Everyone loved me.
Exactly.
Man, and you were like, "Fuck you."
That's
and
how.
I'm like,
yeah, that's how deep it was. Yeah, it hit you hard.
I'm like, what?
What?
Fuck who?
Yeah, hard.
Coby?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I know.
Nah, bro.
Lucky the German didn't come out of there.
I moved back in with my parents. It was the biggest reality check of my life. I'm living with my mum and dad. And then I moved into this new place, and I ended up having the best 6 months of my life. content just went from fucking this to this. And I remember it was lingering around for that long that Danilo came over months later. And I was like, remember I said, I was like, oh, I'm not sure about Luke, man. Hey, sorry, bro. I know you should be. I was like, I'm just not sure about it.
No, but you're being honest.
Yeah, I'm honest.
That's how you felt.
Yeah.
But I already knew how you felt.
And Danilo had your back because he never said, oh, fuck.
No, because
he was just like, what the fuck?
I know because I know Luke.
No, of course. No, I'm the
yeah.
outsider in reality going, fuck.
No, but like I didn't take it like, when you were saying bad things about him, it was fine. I wasn't going to say, oh, that's my best mate. Don't talk like that. No, I knew your side too.
Yeah.
And I've been in a situation like this before. You know what I mean? Where I'm always fucking the one and understanding both fucking parties. Yeah. And you're coming at me telling me this shit about him. And then I'm hearing it from the other side as well. I've been in a similar situation like this before. Whatever.
Anyone who has a friend out there that, has something similar going on that or you might want to talk to them about something and you're afraid to do it because look at us now, we're the closest we've ever been. Like, and there's nothing there's nothing that I couldn't come to you about without thinking, oh, fuck, what's he going to say or what's he going to do? Because there was a period where I was like, oh, fuck, bro. I just didn't know. And now I know. And I'm like, man.
One of the best things that ever happened.
Bro, I feel good.
Love you, bro.
Love you too.
It was the best.
I know that.
That took a lot for me to speak just then.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, bro. Solid.
Yeah.
You speak really well, by the way.
No, but I have in my head this picture of us in Thelmy. We had this table at the back of the house, and you two are sitting at the back.
Special family.
Yeah. Well, Danilo's on the back of the and you're fucking, it's like in a classroom. It's special.
Well, yeah, and you were the teacher.
Ed.
Do you remember do you remember when I wrote?
Well, I start to believe I got ADHD as well then.
No.
So,
bro, you
do.
What did you do?
And then you said, well, Luke's Luke's definitely autistic. So
100%, bro.
Yeah.
I try my best to I know I do this for a living and I know that, there's labels and everyone's got something and I get that.
No.
But I don't like to do it because it's like,
don't like to do what?
I talk about the labels and shit. Right? Like I don't I know this is what I do and we've spoken about this.
We've talked about this on the last podcast.
But you are 100% on the spectrum.
That's amazing, eh?
So bro, he come past my room at 5 o'clock in the morning going, what like making these weird noises and shit. I'm like, he's either doing this to piss me off, or he's just he's a bit out there. And then I see the plants and the way you're like,
but I just see that
as normal,
like a Luke's personality.
He does that.
Oh yeah.
Listen, if there's anyone that I've learned from about doing fucking weird shit, it's him.
But I say that about you, bro. You're like,
but I learned from him. Like he's
at 5 a.m. next to my bedroom. Like, come on,
listen.
No, I know that's the first time I experienced that.
Listen, his influence on my life is like too much. Like the way he dances, I don't copy him. I just do it because he does it that way, and somehow because I've been around him, I do a little bit similar. Some of his mannerisms, the way he dances.
Oh, I say ciao. What the hell? Okay, ciao, ciao. I'm like, I'm not freaking doing it.
Yeah.
I do it.
Absolutely.
And I don't realize I'm doing it until I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna think I'm some dickhead. But you don't even.
I love it.
Ciao, ciao. Is that goodbye?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just how I am by.
Oh,
yeah, so you've got Danilo virus.
Yeah, but then I've also got stuff from you. I started to be a bit more of a bit more firm with people after hanging out with you, and I'm like, no, this is got to live my best life, and then it started affecting on to other people.
See it as, I guess, a bit more self-respect in a way.
Yeah,
it's like you got your own back a little bit because otherwise, if you don't, people walk all over you.
And that's what happened. That's why I was at Thelmy. I wasn't there because I was happy or I was confident. I was getting, my whole life just walked over, And then I seen you doing this shit. I'm like, if you can do it, then I can do it. And I'm still learning. I'm not there, but I'm not who I was. You know what I mean? Like I can say no without guilt a lot more now. But yeah, bro, I do have a lot of respect for you. I know that we're friends and all that. And I say that I look up to you as a mentor, which I do, but you are my friend as well. And I got a lot of respect for you.
Do I just ask a question?
Yeah.
Actually, because I want to know because as we're here, so, growing up as a child and the people you were hanging out with during that time, both of you, this is for both of you, and I'll ask you first, Coby. Did you feel like you're always different?
Oh, 100%, bro.
Did you feel that you had something that it just, you knew you were different, but you didn't have to explain it?
I've always felt this feeling of like this, I don't know like if it was anxiety. We didn't talk about mental health back then. We didn't know what trauma was. If you talk about
no, but did you just see different as in like your okay, go on.
Yeah, but yeah, for sure.
Like there was a group that everyone was just doing their normal. Like
mate,
but
sure.
you had different imagination,
Mate,
different everything.
of course,
yeah.
Mate, like to the highest degree. Yeah. What about you?
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I was, I guess, very emotionally charged. Like I feel shit, and I feel like my power. I feel the energy in the room, you know, and so I've always that's what I'm saying. I was looking for myself
searching
for a long time. I was always asking the question in my own head, like, what is it? What am I good at? What's like, why am I here? Everybody else went to university. Everybody else went, got married, did their life. All the boys that I was hanging around with, it seemed like everyone else's life was falling into place, but mine was like confused.
And if you live confused, it's a dangerous place to be, because if you don't know who you are and what all these like superpowers, we'll call them, are, like sensitivity and like, you know, all this stuff, like feeling different. If you
I was just scared all the time.
That's what I'm saying. But if you don't know that,
I've got a memory of driving a car and Cumberland Highway, M4, and I cut off this, you know, I'm not going to judge, but he was an Arab dude. Yeah. I remember seeing him in the car and I cut him off and he came up to me in the window and he was like pointing at me saying something.
Yeah, right.
And I shit myself.
Oh, really?
Like I literally fucking froze, and I always did that. That's what I'm saying. I don't like confrontation. I've never been that like let's fucking go.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Interesting.
So I've always had this fear, like, and that's why when I've been triggered so many times, I never knew like what's happening to my body. Why am I shutting down? Why is my brain? I can't even think.
Yeah,
on the spot. Like I'm in fucking fight or flight.
Yeah,
I'm fucked.
I relate to that. When you're triggered, for me, or when you're talking about stuff that's hard, like before, I was like tingling and shit, and like my head was like moving, and it's so intense, and like, you know, I feel it on the highest degree. So yeah, and what I was saying is, if you don't understand all that, it's dangerous, because then you become addicted to stuff. You start doing shit that's not good for you to hide everything that you're feeling and stuff, and that's what I did for a very long time, and I'm sure you can relate because I know your story a bit. So yeah.
Yeah, so I did feel different, to answer the question.
Yeah, what else should we talk about?
Yeah, no, I'll just bring that up because, like, I always felt some type of...
Listen,
yeah.
I was the one at the end of the night always trying to be the last one standing.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that everybody, if I wasn't there, the party wasn't the best.
Yeah,
Like, everyone wanted me at the parties.
Yeah.
You know, like I know without anyone saying, oh, Luke, like we love your energy or we want Luke to be there or whatever. I knew that I made the parties. Yeah. I made the parties fucking like the best.
Yeah.
You know, and my energy was always like very, very infectious.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, you know? Everyone.
So even just by those little signs, I knew that I had.
Like, you had a power, of course. Yeah, but I'll tap into like other powers that I was tapping into, right? That was one thing, right? But then I was going to school, right?
Yep.
And I was seeing this school. For me, it was like a jail, right? Where it's like, why are we all doing? Like, that's how I was thinking. Why are we all going to this school to learn how to do maths, how to do this, how to do that?
Yeah.
And I just found that like, I don't know why, because I just felt like, what's this going to do to our lifestyles in the future? And I just thought but I just felt like already that doing that, I thought that was just it wasn't taking me to my growth, to my potential, and to get a better lifestyle, if you know what I mean. As today, you know, we look at it as in like, you know, we're conditioned to do that, to work a 9-to-5 job, right? And I think we touched base on this before.
Yeah, but did you like not like it because you couldn't learn?
That's the thing, bro. I feel like I was the biggest dumb cunt at school because I didn't care about it. Yeah.
But did you
get what I'm saying? But I didn't. I wasn't a.
I had a special needs teacher, bro. I get it, bro.
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
No, I looked at paper and it went blurry.
The whole English.
Why did you have a special ed teacher?
Because bro, I look at a piece of paper and I go blurry. Not like honestly, like
I'll read a sentence and I forgot what I read. So what's that called? ADHD?
Oh, bro, you don't have to. Yeah, right. What, bro? I can't breathe.
No, but there's some sort of intellectual. Was it called lexia? Dyslexic. Yeah. This is fucked.
Bro, I'm trying to be...
You want to be on the podcast, far out. This is what's going to happen.
Bro, my eyes are hurting, bro, in my mouth. Dyslexic?
So is that intellectual?
Intellectual learnings. Is that what you said?
Yeah, because I talk differently, you know?
You
Yeah,
do.
so
That's
do
a
I.
lot. And you need to,
but some people get it.
Did I?
I get it. I don't try to correct you, but it's
everyone gets it, but they like it, but it's different. And
No,
it's pretty strange.
That's why we get along so well.
Yeah,
At the
yeah.
start, I would
Because
talk
I
to
don't
you.
talk the way those other podcast people will talk. Because you guys,
It's all about prim and
no,
proper.
because the way you,
Where's the
yeah, but
other podcast
the way you
people?
guys talk, I'm listening to you guys, and it's
What do you mean
amazing.
the
It's
way
like
we- I'm like you, bro.
no, I understand, but you have this way of
It's a mask, bro. Yeah, it's a mask.
And they'll be like, you know what, Coby has a great intellectual talk.
Sorry, bro. You read my piece of paper and you took the.
No, I understand that, but then you come across me my way. I just have my way, but it comes.
Yeah, but I had
But
to learn, bro.
you feel like you struggle to express yourself?
Yeah, I do because I try to.
Oh, shit. Bro, I gotta be honest, man. I can't picture you being like very vulnerable. I know you can.
No,
be,
no.
You can be authentic,
Of
but you
course.
don't know how to be vulnerable.
Yeah, like
It's like because I think what happens is right. You're so funny that like you may have done it in the past, like tried to do it seriously.
Yeah.
And this has happened. People maybe laugh at you. Or, I could not. Like, bro, I love you dearly, but
Of course.
I could not picture you like being like real vulnerable with me because like
No, but we've had serious conversations,
authentic versus like
the actual.
like for example, right? If I said to you both, hey guys, I got autism.
What?
If I said, hey guys. If I said, hey guys, I got autism, like just
I'll be like, what the fuck is that?
no. If I said, hey guys, I got autism, you'd be like, oh yeah, fair enough. But if you said it, I would lose it.
Right.
Not because it's wrong, but
No, I know. It's just the way it comes out. Yeah. I get it.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just.
You know what's interesting? You've never actually tried to explore what that is.
Yeah.
Like if it's an actual, like this is what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
there's a lot of people out there that'll be like, there's something wrong with me. Like I'm not talking properly. Or, I don't know why I can't express myself or anything like that. But you've never done that. You've just fucking been Danilo.
Yeah, and I just say it as it
own
is.
it,
And I swear, I do swear a lot with the passion and stuff like that. But I also put that towards into my DJing now. And what's happened is it's had a ripple effect on it because no one does, I guess, what I do on the microphone and when I'm DJing, and I swear a lot on it, and a lot of passion comes out of that. And I thought that was wrong, and I wasn't doing it to.
Why do you think it was wrong?
Well, I just thought, you know,
Society,
I started late in the DJs in the industry, and everyone's doing it their way professionally. Even yourself, right? When you started talking, But now you come out and started swearing, and just started being natural, right? And I just feel like, it seems like, it's just coming out the way it is because that's just who I am, and I can't help myself. And I just when I'm playing a song, it just comes out of me, bro. But everyone feels it,
Yeah.
and it's a powerful moment, and I can see what's going on because I'm literally being myself on stage. Because you got Danilo walking around, then when I step on stage, there's this different beast that comes out of me, and I'm sure you've had that.
Bro, it's like when I
plenty of
put pink
times.
sunglasses on, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not Coby.
To be honest,
Yeah.
and I'll be honest, going to touch base with you on the New Year's Eve gig. Okay, it was my first New Year's Eve gig, bro.
Yeah.
He gave me. I was
In where was it? Rockhampton.
shitting myself.
Gladstone.
Just
Gladstone,
hear me out, Coby. And this is- I don't know if I've told you this in person.
Mm.
Then you came and you were doing the countdown. You're the main guy, right? And this is what happened to me when you did your show.
Yeah.
This guy come on. This is fucking Coby Watts. Let's go. Like he went
Yes.
fucking. He gave this energy
I remember
that
that.
changed me straight away.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I felt your power, bro.
Yeah.
I said, so if I felt your power there, and these audience fucking know who you are,
Yeah.
right? Wow.
Oh,
They're fucking like, come on.
No, bro, I appreciate that. It gives me goosebumps.
So it gave me goosebumps.
I mean, I was standing-
and I felt the professionalism of it.
yeah. He was on, eh?
Forget about the music, just him as a person, bro. And it just made me feel like I can do that too.
Yeah,
I want to be just who I am.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. No, mate. He come on and he fucking owned it like a boss, bro.
Yeah.
And it made me fucking like, wow.
Yeah,
I'm in a stage. I was just like, I thought of that Tomorrowland and you performing headline show.
Yeah.
No, I'm being serious. That was my experience with you at that time.
I
and
never
I
thought
told
the
Luke.
impact that would have on you.
And I told Luke, I go, bro, that cunt's fucking powerful. I shit myself, you know.
Because it's
and I thought I didn't have that in me. I'm going, how am I supposed to? Yeah. How am I supposed to be that?
I've never thought of this, bro. You were shy and quiet.
You get me?
Danilo's changed heaps. Yeah.
Thank you,
bro. You used to be like, bro. You were in the corner like this with your phone filming.
Believe it or not, that would have conditioned me to just be me.
Yeah.
Because that showed a lot of power, and I always had that in me. And bro, as soon as I started doing that, I think it was my first. In Adelaide, it came out of me, to be honest with you. It was my first time it came out of you. You know what? And there was a couple of fans. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of them, obviously, but they said this, you know, watching Danilo's show, Danilo stole. And this is my style, bro.
Yeah.
Doing Italian, how was it? An Italian event with Danilo stole with Italian events. Whatever, it's that way. And then when she said that, I'm like, yes, this is Danilo's style. You know, because everyone, you know what? There's a lot of Italian events all over Australia, bro. But then you got a Danilo style of Italian event. It just
there's nothing
it's
else
completely different, bro.
I never thought
completely different. And I've been to Italian events, and mate, just to be vulnerable here, and up front, people message me like crazy. They've been to a lot of Italian events in Australia and worldwide, and I get messages like, mate, there's nothing like what you do, and I stand by it. And I'm not being scared to say that. I know I'm the best, bro. I'm the fucking shit because I give everything, bro, in these fucking events that I do. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people want to copy this and that. I don't care because people say, bro, they can copy, they can do whatever they want, but they can't beat Danilo. Yeah. They can't beat Danilo. There'll be a good Italian show everywhere, right? Of
course.
But if you have Danilo there, it'd be 10 times better. And that's the fucking honest truth, man. And I stand by it. So crazy because you know what? There's a difference between ego and fucking confidence, bro.
Of course.
And people see my confidence more than anything else and how I bring it and my passion. Bro, I leave nothing in the tank, bro. And I'm fucked for 3 days. Why? Because I give that 2-hour show. And also I go around, give my love to everyone, say thank you for coming. Where other DJs, they can just rock up and fuck off. Yeah?
They hide, bro.
Right? And it takes a lot out of me, bro. And all of those people respect me for that. You know what I mean? And any of the messages, thank you. And I reply to all of them. Yeah, I can only do so much, you know what I mean? And it takes a lot of it. So now, of course, I fucking stand up and say, you know what, I am the shit, bro, because what I'm doing is different in the fucking game. And I'm not shy to say that. And it's come with confidence. And because I deserve everything, bro. I deserve it all. So that's where I'm at with it. And that's why it's growing faster. And it's just only going to take off from here, right? So anyway, just thought I'd share that.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah.
Well, I was the one standing there watching you, both of you. You know, in, where was it? Gladstone. And when you said that, I was like, wow. I was like, shit, man, that's actually huge. Because like when you did come on, it was almost like you became someone I didn't even know.
Oh, I turned into it's an alter ego.
Yeah,
I've got like I could turn now if you want.
Turned into like fucking Coby Watts. I'm the fucking shit.
Didn't he?
Like, don't fuck with me.
Yeah, and when I put the sunglasses on, bro.
Yeah, and it was just like flying around.
That's why our connection and who we are, like how when we met, and there's a lot of similarities with me and you.
And I'm naturally a shy person, you know that. I'm freaking so anxious being on here. Like I am sweating right now. I'm not someone who runs out in the street, but it's like when those glasses come on or when I'm DJing, it's like this. It's like a character. It's a real version of me that I step into. Like, bro, I remember that. I turn the music off intentionally. And I just get everyone, and bro, it's like I scream as loud as I can.
Oh, absolutely.
My name is Coby Watts. Gladstone, put your fucking hands up.
That's the fuck.
And everyone was just like, what?
So good. It was so good. And so that had an effect on me, bro. Honestly, it really did. And it just made me just to be yourself on stage as well, bro. Because people see the authenticity in you and crowd and how you engage with them. And that's what some people got it, some people don't, bro.
Bro, and what you said, amen to that. And what you said about like going around and saying like thank you to everyone, that is what I did with social media at the start. I can't do it now. It'd be a full-time job. It'd be a full-time job.
Of course.
Oh, bro, anyone who I see in public, I hug them. I say thank you. I'm like, you know, I'm so grateful. And I always like emotional because it's like, bro, I was never like Coby who was getting all this attention and shit. And it's just like, bro, that will take you very far. And yeah, man, it's crazy. I even get those opportunities out in public. I get really emotional about this shit because it's just, bro, it's powerful stuff, man. Like,
absolutely.
Think about how many people want to be like you, bro. Think about how many people want to be like you. Think about how many people want to be like me. There is millions of people all over the world trying to be someone, and we are able to impact people. I have days where I'm like, F this, fuck this, it's just shit, all the views are shit. But really, bro, when you take yourself out of it and look at it for what it really is, we're doing amazing things. And I'm so fucking grateful, man.
But that's the thing. I think when you know, because when you're the shit, right? You got to live up to that now. And we'll always know we'll be down playing that for so long, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro.
But when you fucking stand up and you know you're for the shit for that reason, bro, you got to speak up, man. And how everyone else takes it is their problem because they'll see it as in like, intimidation, whatever it is, bro. But really, bro, you are a powerful fucking dude. And you told me this. And it took, he's
the most out of all of us, bro.
The perfect example. This bloke took it out of me because he fucking gives you the most love, bro. I listen to his fucking, when he talks on his
bro, I listen to the podcast.
Right? No, but when he's on his Instagram saying his stories, bro, and I jump in sometimes, we've had him seen, and he's mentioned me a few times on there, more than a few times. That's the much love he's got from me, this bloke, and how much he praises me. And he goes, Danilo, once he gets it and hits it, like you say it as well, it's game over. So I'm just trying to step into the power that you guys see me, that you see in me, which I love, and I'm just going even harder now, not to be afraid to be that Danilo power. You know what I mean? So bro. You don't. Mate, I've done this for 4 or 5 years, whatever, right? It's been amazing. And you're doing weddings. Who lines up for a fucking photos at a wedding to take? I'm not a wedding DJ, then. You know what I mean? Like they're lining up to get photos at a fucking wedding.
At a wedding
because they want to get a photo of me, but it's a wedding going on. But it's not normal. And I'm thinking, I don't tell the other DJs because they think, oh, you're a show off. No, it's not about that.
Yeah, don't worry.
But these are the signs.
This is what I'm trying to say. So how am I supposed to feel?
Follow the signs.
Well, you're not normal. That's what you have to accept.
And that's right.
I'm not normal.
Why can't I just tell my DJ mates this is what happens, bro? Why be afraid? I'm not trying to be a show off.
Because when you're,
I don't get it.
When you're in a DJ world, like, bro, I've been in that world for I'm not doing it now, but bro, I know that world very well. You got to be careful.
No, but there is a group now that I can speak to. Oh, mate, you know what's funny?
True. Yeah.
Most of them, they fucking know my power and they fucking been around 15, 20 years.
They will try and burn.
Shout out to DJ Tones, bro. He was the first one.
Yeah. He
was the first one to reach out to me and go, bro, I like you, man. I'll give you a hand with your DJ career. Yeah. Give me your weddings and all that stuff, private gigs, bro. Yeah. He's been around 15, 20 years, bro. Yeah, DJ, helping out a DJ, especially someone like me, right? Yeah. Just started with energy. Yeah. What a sick cunt.
Yeah, that's true, eh?
So that's shout out to Tones for that one.
Mm. Far out.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Oh, man, look, I'm getting jet up. I'm only getting warmed up. Let's
go back to Gladstone.
Nah, like I'm having.
We get some water.
I guess I'm having the pleasure of like listening to you guys speak, and like I'm just like we're just getting started, really.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? And it's like there's so much. If you think about how far you've come in the last like 5 years or 6 years or 7 years. Like imagine what the next 5 years is going to be like.
Oh,
and I guess, you do have so much power in like music, and like, is it something that like eventually you want it to be like more a part of your life again? Or is it?
I love this question. Can I go?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't, the reason why, I've tried to change my name on Instagram to just Coby Watts and it won't let me. And I think it's a sign. Yeah. No, it's a sign. It won't let me. But the thing is, right, I don't want to get all the hype up and bring it dark. But what happened to me 5 years ago, I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. I don't have any enemies, but I wouldn't wish it upon them, right? And that's what stopped me from DJing. I had a lot of like trauma, whatever, around the scene, like because of who I used to be.
100%.
I miss it every day. Like people like still say to me, like, oh, I remember you at Candies. I remember you at like these festivals and stuff, and like I miss it every day.
You in the Cross,
bro? I was everywhere.
Do you reckon he was like around Australia when we were in the Cross? That would have been 2001, 2002, 2003. No, because you would have been.
Yeah, bro.
Like, you know what?
Where were you? Were you at like
the clubs that he was DJing at? We didn't go to.
Where'd you go?
Oh, really?
Because he was playing.
Well, we went to Candies in the Cross sometimes.
Yeah, we went a couple of times, but
I was at Ivy as well. Sometimes I was at Soho.
We were always.
Did you go Soho?
I think so.
We were always at Starbucks.
Yeah, the lane.
We went to the cheap clubs.
Starfuckers. You
Starbar.
Oh, no, I was in the. I was at Starbar. But I won.
Yeah, but Tony's younger than us.
Yeah, no,
but he was high in the game like that time.
So when he was, how old were you when you was
20? I was
20.
I started DJing when I was 16, and then I got, I think, decent at it around 20.
So 20 when we were 30.
And I was like all over Australia.
Yeah, well, I was.
So for 3 years there before I changed my life.
We were there. Around. We would have been around.
You would have seen me, bro. I was like, I wasn't like huge in the sense of like Timmy Trumpet, but I was on the same billboard.
Yeah, but you knew all the boys.
I was on the same billboard in Bali as Timmy Trumpet, Will Sparks, Tiger Lily, Slumberjack. Like, bro, I was getting there, and then all that shit happened. So to answer your question, bro, I'm not done. I'm just having a break.
No,
and when I come back, it's going to be insane.
Bro,
I will come back. I'll give you for me to be on a podcast and be like, I will come back. Like that's embarrassing if I don't. I give you my word, I will be back. When I don't know. I know how the game works. I need the right people behind me because I got to be honest with you all and admit the truth. And the truth is, I can't do it on my own. I cannot do it on my own. I just can't. And I don't like to say can't because it's a very it's not a positive word, but I'd rather be honest instead of bullshitting and say I could do it on my own because I'm doing this content thing on my own. And bro, it's tiring. I need someone to have my back and go, all right, bro.
Have you watched that Avicii Netflix special?
Bro, he's like an idol to me, man.
Can you look at his life and what he went through and how he was going from stage to stage to gig?
Yeah.
See that you would need to have that managed better.
Yeah, I can't do it on my own.
So you don't get overwhelmed, or is that just part of it?
I reckon I'd need like a life coach or something. Hey, like, what do you mean? Like, is it just a part of it, that lifestyle?
Like, because he was basically just fucking hardly sleeping.
Oh, bro,
and it was just like bang, next gig.
Nah, he's on another level. I don't even want to compare myself to Avicii. That's so disrespectful.
Every
but
DJ is different.
Sorry to deny, but what I mean by is I need help is what you said. Like to have people like help me get sorted, not so overwhelmed. Like, bro, throwing me into a Bali gig on my own back then was just like, bro, I was off my rocket, bro, in Bali, like 20 or 18 or whatever I was, like 20 years of age. Like I had now I don't, think I want to do that, like moving forward. Like I've got control of like all this stuff, but it just would be good to have support because like, imagine me now. Yes, I've come a long way. Yes, I understand emotions and, all that shit. But if there's 20,000 people at a festival there, I want someone with me.
Yep.
I was on my own. Like, bro, I don't know. I just felt, and I get paranoid about like, even walking around town now, like, and wherever I am, like, I know that, like
people know you.
Yeah. And it's like, and I've never really said this too publicly, but the level of people knowing me out of 10 is probably like a 7 or an 8. Like it's pretty hectic. So like I'm so grateful for you two because I need real friends in my life. I need real people to have my back. And when I do come back to the DJing thing eventually, which I think will be soon-ish, to be honest, I need a team.
Well, when you say you need people around you, what does that look like?
What we got here? Like, for example, like, the Italian review, bro.
Well, cameraman,
cameraman, a manager.
Also a business partner.
Because there's a lot of dough in the DJ.
I guess what I'm missing is a manager to take me, to another level, I guess, of gigs. That's
you do need
that is probably the next step because I've done everything on my own, and you can only go so far, I believe.
No, you can't.
And I've done pretty amazing for my own, right? Like to what I've got to in Australia. So it's very interesting to see what happens in the next couple of years as I'm, debuting a few gigs in New York and Canada this year. So, yeah, but networking, definitely connecting with people and music. Yeah, music's very powerful. But what's powerful is just like the fact that I've got to this level of success without Spotify music, I guess, which is pretty powerful, right? I've only been just doing remixes, but I know, and again, I'm just going to be honest here, is that people not only come just for music, they come for me. Right,
bro. Of course.
Yeah.
You got
to understand. Like this, is what I'm saying. This is the power I have over some. Where some DJs struggle because they got to show the power of music only. Right.
Yeah.
But people come because they feel the aura, the presence, and they love that vibe, and that's the connection we have with my fans. Anyway, that's just my what I'm seeing and what I'm getting. You know what I mean? So it can only can you imagine when one viral song and then you get on the big stage over there. Fuck, bro. It will be endless. So,
well, you've done a lot in the last 5 years.
Yeah,
like you've come pretty far. Just by starting TikTok in 2020.
That's right. Yeah,
right. Was it 2020?
Yeah. Well,
you started posting on TikTok.
Oh, no, I just started. But you dancing on TikTok, and then I started DJing on TikTok
when did you
live.
Start DJing 2021.
Or 2020,
21 or 22?
2021, I think. And it was about 21. And then I did that for a year and a half, and that's where a lot of family and friends today are from the TikTok lives, and most of them, and most of them have met. They're all friends and family together because of me doing that. And actually, there's a couple that's loved up now. So from me on these TikTok lives, which is pretty powerful, right? So, So yeah, definitely come a long way from the TikTok and the social media. You know, we use it towards my advantage, I guess, because 10 years ago, you would have to be like a Coby Watts or someone to sort of get a start.
I didn't have social media back then.
Yeah,
I wasn't big.
It was hard. It was through
get known,
connection, right?
Networking, DJing, people talking. Like I didn't have music. I had a vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't like.
Yeah, when I met you, had 70,000 followers.
Oh, I had a little bit of a following, but I had to freaking work hard.
Yeah, I had to work, man.
And I still do now. Like every follower and video, it's a lot. But back then, I just had like a vibe about me, bro. Like whenever, I would DJ, people would be like, "No, Coby's DJing." You could just tell. Like the music I played was very like boppy, bouncy, like fun. Like, and then I'd go to like Tomorrowland vibes, and people. I used to get like so emotional when I would DJ because like I just love music so much. Hey,
yeah.
Like I wanted people. I got to a point where I was playing for the crowd, but it was really just coming from here. I didn't like plan the sets too much. I just I put what I thought was good onto a playlist, and then I would read the crowd.
Oh, because when you feel it, everyone feels it.
Yeah,
bro.
Like,
trust me, that's what happens. Because when you feel it, well, there's moments when I, just on Sunday, like on the boat, it's just I get emotional, bro, and they feel that, they feel you. That's how we connect with crowd. You have that in you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the people get attached by that. You know what I mean? So because I love every minute of it, bro. It's a thrill that.
It's a drug, bro.
It's absolute, yeah, man. And I with passion, and I take it seriously, and it just makes me feel. It makes me, like what a job to have, right?
It's just a way of life to have.
You know how you,
and it's not even a job, but it's just for me. It's just like
what a blessing, bro.
What a blessing to have to give my gift to the people and connect through that way. Music, it's powerful. Yeah.
You know how before, like when you were growing up, you said that there was jealousy, this and that. But what were you? Was there any like people's opinions? Was it? What were you afraid of?
I just, I was just afraid. I feel like I couldn't be loose. Like I couldn't be Danilo.
Oh, because you're too stiff.
That was good.
Today.
I felt like,
but like why couldn't?
I just felt I felt judged a lot.
From what?
Well, just I guess just I couldn't. There was things that I wanted to. Like, like the dancing, for instance, that conditioned me.
Did anyone else ever say anything to you to
make you feel
it was just you were being judged?
Well, the one person, at the one time. Yeah. I was judged at that time.
Right. And anything else?
And I guess just, I don't know, just, it's I can't think on top of my head, but it's just.
What was it, your height? Was it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I think they were just also jealous of.
What about your school? You didn't like school. You didn't think you were smart enough. Like.
Yeah.
Was that? Did that make you feel like?
No. Well, yeah. I just felt different to everyone because I was thinking different. My awareness was different to the group at the time as well. And I just felt like I was getting judged on just things that because I was doing things not normal, right? And that's just how
something
I felt.
happened. For sure, something's happened, bro. What was it? I know. Is that where you were going? Like,
well, I'm trying to.
You're trying to. Me too. Something's happened.
Well, also,
was it your brother? Was it your mom? Was it like
okay, if we're going to go deeper,
yeah, we are. That's what we're here.
I guess I never had a father figure, right? And also that would have been also grew up in housing commissions.
Sorry. No, it's because he added the S on the end of commission. He said commission. Bro, can I fill up my water bottle? Or is that all right?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Because Coby grew up, which we've connected as well. So for that reason, so yeah, I guess life was different for me, growing up as a kid, and the way I seen life. So connecting with friends back then, whoever, other people, I don't know, other families and other people had different lifestyles and stuff like that. So. But yeah, I can't get to the bottom of it. How I just felt judged. I just couldn't be myself because I was surrounded by people that I felt like they were just jealous of me, bro. And which is more like of my looks at the time, and I was getting a lot of attention from the girls. That's just being honest, bro.
Yeah, you had a 6-pack and everything.
Yeah, and that was just a natural hit I had because I was training, I was playing soccer. Do you know what I mean? And I could feel their energy, bro.
Like looking at you.
Yeah, and it was like at the time it was hard to understand it, but I get it now. You know what I mean? And just some few moments I forgot.
So after me and Danilo, when we left year 10, we went to did the Beckett program, which was this carpentry course.
Yeah, carpentry course. That's right.
And then after Danilo, I don't think he finished that year because Mr. Spartalis, who was the teacher that was teaching us, did he say something to you about it? Because you left and you went and got a job in a fucking cleaning job.
Oh no, I was going to work at a cleaning job. It was at the Chifley Towers in the city, and it was going to pay me $600 a week.
Yeah,
back then.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money.
And then I told him that I'm about to start this while I was at the Becker program, and he goes, if you want a future, this is not the way to go, because it's you want to clean for the rest of your life, and that made me feel like shit, right? So. And yeah, again, you see what I'm saying? People's opinions of your lifestyle. So I was stuck in this fucking bubble, bro, for so many years. And that's why me coming out, it took what I did to come out, bro. Fucking, I did your course, right? Then I went on fucking
Did you
Instagram.
do the course?
It was a 22-day course, bro. I did it.
Yeah.
Bro, I only had probably 1,000 followers. Then I went on Instagram and told everyone to get fucked.
I can picture it.
So I was going on there speaking my truth, and I was saying, fuck you, mate, I am the shit. This is who I am. You know what? A little bit of that was a bit of like approval I was getting from everyone. Because I was just like, you know what, bro? I've had enough of you cunts. If you're jealous of my dancing, if you're fucking jealous of my looks, all this bullshit, I had to come out and speak my fucking
What
truth.
do you mean you come out?
It was the worst. No. And you know what?
How did you place the camera?
But let me tell you something. You know how, bro, how a lot of people connected with me that how truthful I was. I was speaking fucking, bro.
What did you say?
There was no, hey?
What did you say?
I said it all, but I just said.
Like a brief.
It's still there. Just scroll down.
And that was a fact.
Is it there?
That was back there. Can you imagine I was talking like that? So I do a little bit now.
Can we just stop for a second? What we're going to do is, we're going to clip the video of you speaking after all this. But yeah, keep going. So it's just to remind myself. Okay. So what we're going to do is, you've just said all that.
Yeah.
And we're going to make a video of the actual video of Danilo talking.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's still there, bro. Bro, should we, what did you say? Because
yeah.
So what, was it where did you place the camera? Were you selfieing? Were you like fucking
hire car?
I was a hire car driver, and because I used to wake up 3 a.m. in the morning, drop them off at bloody the airport, and then sleep in the car for another 3 hours. I was working 18 hours a day, basically. 7 days a week. The camera was sitting on the
steering wheel,
the car thing.
Yeah, and you just went off.
And then I was just going off it anyway, just whoever was watching at the time. And then
you went live?
No.
Oh,
posting and just doing stories. And people were like, "Oh, he's copying Luke."
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I copped it all.
Copped that, eh?
Copped it all.
Did you ever, so basically, how many times whenever you were growing and trying to change and like find your power, did you feel limited or intimidated because you thought people are going to think that you're doing what I'm doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Because all my life was always like that. I always felt like I was limited because I was getting judged by everyone around me or whatever people that were watching. And everything. And when you change, and when someone's changed in your in your group, and then you try to change as well. Oh yeah, he's just copying. He's just copying Luke. He's just. I copped that for a few months or a year or so. Absolutely.
Shit.
Until they realised that fucking Danilo is actually
He's himself.
He's just being Danilo.
Like he's being himself.
Yeah.
But
I got to get to that place. I'm not fully there. There's a lot of stuff.
No,
I don't.
And I'm sure there's a lot of people go through this, bro. And honestly, like I said, me speaking my truth to everyone and to everything, and doing that stuff on the camera to the world and public, bro, it made me
change
who I am today, bro.
Yeah,
Trust, that's why.
I
don't even think about if all right, I'm going to jump on stage. Should I swear or not? I don't care, bro. I don't care. Whatever I do.
But I got to say, like, just listening to you speak now, like, you're really, really being like so authentic, and I actually I'm inspired just by how you're owning it, because you really don't give a fuck.
No, I don't.
Seriously, he doesn't give a shit.
No, but finally now, but before I did, bro, I did. If you said, bro, that oh man, you got to fucking don't do that, or don't walk like that. I wouldn't walk like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
That's how it was, but now, please, bro, you just be careful what you say to me.
No, I'm good.
I will tell you straight, man, because I'm a nice guy, bro. I've got a beautiful heart.
You are.
No, sure. But when you try to change me or something like that, I'll tell you, mate, I'll fucking but everyone knows my power now. They're scared. Like they know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You can't fuck with Danilo's energy because, bro, the bloke will tell you where to go. You know what I mean?
I'm inspired too because obviously I got a lot of followers and stuff, and there's a lot of like, you know, opinions online of, you know, when you say something, there's a lot of, when you got millions of followers, people can say a lot. And I'm in a space where they're very, it's mental health. Like, you know, hurt people with all due respect.
Yeah.
See, I don't even need to go, with all due respect, I'm just talking. But I do that because I'm like, I don't want to hurt people. And like, you know, if I say this, like, you know, this person's going to be sad. And if I say this person's going to die. And I just need to go, I'm going to go live and tell everyone, fuck off.
That's it.
I'm just going to do it.
Yeah. So no, but Coby, that's a part of you, I think, maybe that you'll grow out of. I'm not saying you have to, but eventually I think what will happen is you'll realize that I can't save everyone. But by being more of my authentic self, actually, I'm going to save more people because people are going to be inspired by the fact that I don't give a fuck.
I have thoughts every single day of me like speaking about shit that I am too afraid to speak about. I have thoughts of being like that every day because like it's not that I'm being fake. I'm being so over the top cautious in a space of my life, in an area of my life. I wear pink to prove to everyone I don't give a fuck. Yeah. But if I say something that I think could offend people, not all things, but certain things, I struggle. And I do care.
Like what?
Like
what are you going to say?
Speaking about medication, for example. Speaking about...
No, but you're going to be speaking from your own experiences or someone else's?
My own. I don't talk about shit I don't know.
Well, then why is it a problem? If
I struggle with conflict, bro. Like, so if you're a guy... and you, like, not you two, but a random guy comes to me on the street and says, you want to have a go? I love it. But if you're like, no, I love
There's
it.
different type of conflicts.
Yeah, but if you have like a keyboard warrior, if if a woman says like, oh, Coby's a fucking, you know, why is he posting about women? He's not a woman. Like that fucking wigs me out.
Oh, right.
I'm like, get the fuck away from me. Get away from me. I don't want you dramas. Like, you know, I posted about medication once, accidentally posted the wrong thing. 2,000 comments coming at me.
What did you post? Like,
I said ADHD medication won't fix your ADHD or something, and I was meant to do dot points, and I was meant to, but I went for a surf and I didn't think, and I must have just posted it. Hand on my heart, accident.
Yeah,
bro, I copped it. Coby Watts is a fuckwit. Coby Watts, but not just like, but real mean shit. Yeah. And there was a part of me that was like, that guy come out like, oh, let's go, like, and then this other part of me was like, fuck, everyone's judging me. I'm going to lose everyone. I'm going to be known as this guy. Like all these fucking weird thoughts. And I'm like, what is this? Why do I feel like this? Because I want to wake up in the morning and go, fuck you.
No.
That's why I said it, what I said at the start, because I want to be like that, but it's fucking so hard for me to be like that. I just care too much.
What a good example. I want to mention this to Luke because I don't know if Luke's shared this, but I know because I know Luke. So when Luke started becoming Luke Mind Power, and at Fort, I feel like he was more strategizing it for his audience. Okay, the way he was talking, that's how I felt at the time. But when Luke actually let loose and started swearing and started being himself more, I knew that I'm actually engaged more. I'm being honest, yeah.
Oh, you're
so with Luke when he started speaking, okay. When I know Luke, and I didn't say anything at the time because Luke was just starting to become, you know, and he's in camera. You thought this is how you should speak, you know, no swearing, politely, whatever. No, as soon as he started changing that, and I took about a year, and then Luke started speaking Luke, and I knew, bro, that's my boy. And more people got engaged by that shit. And then after, I was getting messages saying, bro, the way you talk, because the way you talk, everyone was connecting with me more. I'm thinking, I'm not a fucking speaker here, mate. You can listen.
The way he said that, right?
But they were saying, no, I love the way you speak because you're just fucking upfront and raw here. And that's the way you are. You know, but why the fuck would I be embarrassed about what I've done? Look where I am today. I'm in the fucking best lifestyle right now. You know, people out there are fucking sitting there. They're going to be watching this and saying, bro, you know, they're probably thinking, fuck, I had a fucking career. I wish I could do that. But they're not doing it because they're conditioned by their friends or whatever saying, bro, you can't do this, you can't do that, and they're still stuck in the bubble. Why do you think I am who I am today? Because I got out of the bubble, I confronted all my fucking mates, tell them, this is who I fucking am, bro. And if you think I'm too much or weird, bro, fuck off.
Yeah, that's mad.
And I don't give a shit anymore now. And I'm on this podcast, right? I don't give a fuck how I'm talking on here. And it is Luke Mind Power's podcast. But if you're going to get on here, I'm not going to strategize the way I'm going to talk. This is who you see.
Can't strategize.
I know, but what I'm saying,
I'm not bleeping out this shit either.
Oh, really?
Nah.
Oh, that's great.
I'm not.
I know that.
Because I don't like, you're going to have people listen, have their opinions. And again, it's getting to this point where it's like, if you don't like what I'm sharing, stop listening. If you don't like what I'm posting, stop following.
That's it, bro.
I seen a comment once and it's like, oh, Coby changed when he started dancing with the feather duster. I went, no, enough's enough. I said, no, Coby's changed when he started dancing with the feather duster. You remember the duster?
Yeah.
I still got it, like framed it. And I was like, fuck, bro, people are weird, eh? But not like our weird, like people are strange.
Yeah, but
you
that's
just like, you'll never please everyone, bro. Like,
So
like, yeah.
I have a question for both of you.
Yeah.
How do you deal? Have you had anyone hate on your platforms?
Oh, of course.
And what do you think is the best way to handle it?
No, well, at first, as soon when I got triggered all the time. I want to punch on through the screen. Live DJ on TikTok. Oh, you're a fucking... I just started, you dickhead.
Did you do that?
Yeah, but... Yeah, I know. I'm thinking, I go,
do that?
I go, I only started him up, he's calling me shit.
Did you actually say that?
No, yeah, because
Did you say I just
No,
started?
but then after my brother, bro, relax, it's fine, you know?
But did you actually say,
Yeah.
I just started, mate?
No, well, just... No, because I was reading comments.
I understand, but did you say that? Did you say it?
Because I was getting triggered by it, you know?
On live, I just
On live, I go, yeah. And then
Well, you said just started.
No, but then, like, you know, I got to learn...
I understand, but you said it, right?
Yes, absolutely. But as I'm moving forward, and then, you know, I had people in the group help me say, bro, don't listen to those comments. And
Just tell me, you just...
yeah. But it did play on me, you know what I mean?
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
When it happened to me, you remember I used to do this?
Yeah.
Do you remember that or not? Be honest. I used to go,
On TikTok, yeah.
5 reasons why you like, you want to,
Yeah.
having a good day. Someone sent me video once.
Yeah, but now how I do it, I go, the reason why you're picking on me is because you were belittled when you were younger. You know what I mean? So, you know, he wants to feel powerful.
Yeah, I know.
So I feel like that's what
I
I'm gonna
relate.
do.
I relate because I used to do this and point to the intro of my video and I'd be like, and then someone sent me a video once going 5 reasons why you can do cocaine, and he'd go like this, and he's like, "You're a fuckwit. You're a fuckwit." Like he was like bagging me out, and I couldn't sleep that night.
Oh, really?
It was a very start, and I thought I was doing a good thing. I was like, I just got sober, like, you know, I'm talking about like positivity, and it's so cringy. I'm like, and then something would pop up, and then I'd be like, something, and then he's going, "Oh, have cocaine and all this shit," and I was like, that angry thing come out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no, bro, where are you from?
I'm like, I'm so much better now with it. So much. Yeah, because, you know, if you were...
I'm in the middle of talking, and he's still talking. We get it. You fucking come... No.
No. But
I understand, but like...
Yeah. But you struggle with it too in the beginning.
That's the beginning, yeah. Not now.
Not now.
I have people messaging me saying they're going to bash me and
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, bro.
Why would they want to bash you?
Bro, because I've
jealousy.
got... Do you know what I get the most hate from? It's not women. It's fucking men, because I talk from here.
Bro, because
And
they
they
want what you
don't-
have. They want what you
I
have.
don't know how to... Not all.
I understand
A
that.
lot of men... like, a man who knows who he is isn't going to message someone saying...
Bro, exactly.
bash
When
you.
someone's doing well, why would you back someone? It's like, whoever's going to back you is they're doing fucking nothing, bro, in life.
They're not right in the head.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So they've got problems.
No, they're not here, bro. They're on another planet, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. They're, you know,
I used to not be able to sleep over. I'd get like...
I just get to the point now, bro. There's no shy in it, bro. If someone's paying
I
you
was
out,
talking about what happened on
someone is going to pay you out, he's got insecurities about himself. That's it.
Are you still talking about the guy that said you suck? Or whatever. Are you talking about something else?
No.
Now, on your reels, do you ever get anyone look?
No. Look, I hardly get them. I'll be honest with you. I hardly get the hate these days,
I never
which is amazing, right?
DM'd you?
I copped a couple of DMs, some stupid ones. Probably triggered me a little bit, but now so much better, bro. Like now, I don't reply.
Yep.
You told me that.
Yeah, don't know.
No reply is a reply. Is that how you say the phrase? No response is no response. But yeah, it took me. I'm going to be honest with you. It took me a couple of years to sort of get this anger out of these fucking little shits, you know. But it's all good now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because look where I am today. So yeah, but you know what? I've actually turned haters into fans.
You know, you've actually done that. I've seen you do it.
Bro.
You can do it.
Trying to actually explain to them what you're doing so they understand you.
Yeah,
And
I've done it. I actually took about half an hour of my time because he was hating on me.
Half an hour.
And then it goes, bro, I'm actually sorry, man.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. Turned him. What a way. What a powerful.
yeah, I was just like, I wouldn't waste my time.
I don't know if
But he was doing that before.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good though.
I think I had more time for that.
Do you open messages now?
Of course, because
Really?
I just want to check if there's any inquiries or anything like that.
Oh, no,
so I
but
won't reply to
Because like, for example, like, I'll wake up tomorrow and it'll be blue. My whole inbox, like people trying to reach out to me, like just like, do you still reply?
Stories? No. Like, so obviously when it's just, thank you, that was a great night.
Yeah. Sometimes I
quick love hearts. And then when someone's got a deep, meaningful, long message and I see it, bro, and they're really precious, when you get the long, like,
bro,
they're so appreciative, they change your life, I reply, bro. You know, because you know what? I reply for them, and wow, Danilo's actually replied, because some people that means a lot. These people are obsessed with you, some of them, you know, and they love you. And you can't do everything, and I get that. But you know, yeah, I just I do as much as I can. You know what I mean?
I feel bad, but I do reply probably 20% now. I used to reply all day, every day, and even the long ones. Like I sometimes, like for example, like a mum will message me saying, "My son looks up to you," and I'll be like, "Do you want me to send you a video?" I'll send him a video real quick. I'll do stuff like that. But I had to go to therapy about it.
What for?
I thought I had to reply to everyone.
Really?
Oh, it was fucking my head, bro. Yeah, I felt, bro, someone's gone, Coby, I just wanted to end my life, and your video stopped, and it's not even replied. Yeah. And I'm like, I felt like a horrible guy. And then people will message me and go, "Oh, I know this probably isn't you." And then I'll be like, like I'm walking around with him and shit. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's me. Like, what do you think?
Sometimes you just get lazy, eh? You don't reply.
No, sometimes you just wreck. Yeah, you're wrecked.
Yeah, you're wrecked.
Bro, every day I'm posting content. The content has to get filmed.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm working.
You're one hard man to get through to, but.
Oh, yeah. But it's
I got to say.
Yeah,
I know you always call back.
I had to change my number.
But yeah, every time you call, it goes straight to busy.
I just write hello in the group chat. And
you're better response now when they're in the group chat.
I got a new number. That's why. No. Recently, I had that number since I was 12. I had too many people. You know what? It's so shit because it's not shit. It was so hard for me. I had to learn who can have access to me. Yeah. Because when I was
to learn boundaries.
Yeah, bro. But boundaries are hard for me, man. Even now, like doing that message the other day about not coming to the boat party.
Oh yeah,
I was like
challenging.
Walking down the stairs. I was like, I was getting all pumped up for it. I was like,
yeah.
But I said, you know what I want to do?
Yeah, it's not easy.
I'm not going to tell them in a way where they could persuade me. I'm going to say, I won't be there today. I said it straight up. I said, that's why I won't be there today or something like that. It was tough for me, man. I was like, I'm letting Luke down.
Yeah.
I'm letting you down. And I'm like, fuck, bro. They'll understand, man. If they don't, I'm fucking off my head.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, there's no explanation, bro.
We wanted you there, man. But at the same time,
I
think the best thing you can ever do is just do what's right for you.
You taught me that, bro, back in 20.
No, you have to, bro. Yeah,
you got mates that are going to like sit here today and go, "You're a fucking idiot, Coby. The fact that you didn't come on Sunday, you're a fucking dog."
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense.
I don't speak to mates for years. And I've got one of these mates, and I'll shout him out, Ryan Dunn, bro. Every time we catch up, I swear, he's an absolute legend. And we it's no love lost, bro. You know what I mean? There's no anything, bro. We have that connection, strong connection. So, but anyway, we got another 10 minutes or so.
No, we still got whatever.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you just want to wrap up anything else in the next 10 minutes.
I think it's just like from my point of view here, it's pretty crazy what we've done today. Like just from where we were, I was on the dog's mattress. You were inflamed, overweight.
Yeah,
Luke, you were figuring out who you were. You were still killing it, but you were still figuring out who you were, really. And now,
because
you know what I mean by that.
That's a good point. Because from looking back then to his now,
that's what I'm saying.
Fuck,
yeah,
big growth. So you're right.
Yeah.
You're still actually growing.
One thing about me is I might be younger, but I say shit, and it's
you're amazing. You're
like when I said to you that day, I was like, you said, "Oh, bro, I just got this event." I was like, "Oh, the honest."
Your intuition and awareness of people, spot on.
Yeah, like, bro, you're gonna be like,
very good.
Do you know who I think you can be or will be? And I don't want to say you'll be like this person in the sense of like I look at you like this person because I look at you as Luke, but Tony Robbins vibes, bro. In the future, like, bro, he's like, I can feel that, like, yeah.
The wedding, the way you, the way he spoke.
Oh,
no paper. Right?
Or you could have heard this
because
like,
and I was next to my other best mate, Hung, and Hung hasn't seen him
as Luke Monpower,
like exactly,
yeah.
Right, and bro, and we had a chat after it, and then I was a bit like, "Wow, this is professionalism on another level, bro." Yeah. At your wedding, the way you covered the room, the way you were looking at people, and just off the flow, and I found another level of you, bro. There, I'm like, and respect to that, bro. I'm dead set serious, bro. And Hung was like, "Wow, Elos, bro. Like, man, that was special for me, man. I didn't realize Luke had that in him like that because I know he's changed, but." Bro, I know, and I was like, bro, I go, trust me, it was actually another level for me too. I know I've seen more of Luke than you have when it was Luke Mind Power. And it was just a special moment, bro. So love you, bro. Good on you, man. It's good.
Love you too, man. But your speech was shit. Like, no,
where'd that come from?
Bro, you actually came out
I had to
with some heavy fire, not about the stories. It wasn't that. It was your energy. It was your confidence. It was the way that you fucking presented yourself, even though you were sometimes looking at your phone to read whatever you were reading. Yeah. But the way that you did it with such confidence was just like, he literally doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, when you went, and we're not holding back tonight, I was like, holy shit, bro. I was like,
Yeah, no, because, you know, if Luke can speak to the world,
I
can speak my truth at his fucking wedding. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he said that, and I was like,
you know what I mean? Because we keep us real here. You know what I mean? And that's how I obviously, you know, I was always going to make it a little bit funny, our story, because of what we've been through. But at the same time, bro, I meant what I said, because, you know, not only God had plans for Luke, he also had plans for me. So me being around Luke at that time, helping him become Luke Mind Power, not realizing that God had plans for me at the same time because he's helping a brother out. And I was going to get it tenfolds back. And that's exactly what happened, bro. And I got a career in 4 years and I'm living my fucking dream. Is the most powerful story ever.
You know what just come up for me? Be careful what you say. Like, because we spoke about doing this at Thelmy. So we manifested this to the highest degree.
Yeah, we haven't.
And at that time I wanted to brush it because I didn't want to do it. I was scared. I hate it. I just tag me, but that's about it. I don't want to do it. I don't like these things, you know what I mean? But now we're here, you know. It's, you know, eventually I was nervous in the beginning of this.
I was so anxious, bro.
I'm glad we did this, and
we should cut it short.
Nah. We need to, but we need to make some more content before I leave.
Oh, we need to do some dance videos because, like, realistically,
they were good, eh?
Oh, they're great. And everyone,
I don't like them.
No, because you're looking at the wall, like head banging. Someone goes, "Who's the guy head butting the wall?" We got to do it again. Why don't you like them? Just want to know.
No. I guess you know what? No, it's all good actually. I don't mind them, but you know, it's just to my audience is different, you know. Where guys have
he used to do some weird shit when we were like 17. When we were 17, Coby, we would go down to Jervis Bay to Killala Bay.
Jervis Bay down there. Did you go?
We would go.
Oh.
Absolutely, yeah.
We'll get
really ass down there.
We would get so hammered and like have these not fucking parties and shit. And the stuff that he would do, like he would just make us laugh so much. And you know, he's never lost it.
No.
You know, so like when he does the dancing and he just like does some weird shit, you know, it takes me back to like, fucking believe
right.
Yeah. Because he still has that inner child. He still has that little Danilo that was like fucking mischievous. He was funny. Like he didn't have a care in the world, even though like you say, I was scared or I had a fear or people jealous of me or whatever. But that Danilo when you were 16, 15, like that version of you comes out.
Yeah,
100%. I've always wanted to be like that.
Exactly,
but it's just coming out now.
I know, and that's why.
And I just had it in me back then, and I was just afraid to be myself then. That's all.
Yeah, because you're like, fuck.
And it felt like I felt like I was showing off in front of my mates. You get what I'm saying? That's why I didn't, and I kept on pulling back a bit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know if explain that. So I didn't want to make other people feel uncomfortable because I was showing off too much.
Yeah. What does the next couple of years look like? Because I haven't seen you in a long time, bro. Like, I've obviously seen you so much lately, but like...
well, next couple of years, it's going to be interesting.
I think it's huge. I mean, I just want to have kids, man. I'm ready for a fucking family. And, you know, obviously the business and my success is a big part of that. And still, like, living in Europe and, you know, whether I'm going to be more in the US or coming back to Australia more often, I don't know. But Poland, for me, at the moment, is the vibe. I really feel connected to the culture. I have family there as well, but it just makes sense for me and my wife. And, you know, she has a very successful business there as well. But I feel like now I'm at a point where I can really just like focus on my own family, building my own family. And really like, I think this is a next level of focus, a next level of success, a next level of, you know, I'll tell you the truth, like getting married in the church on the 9th of January changed my life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like it just, you know, being here with all the family, with you guys, it just, something changed in my body, my spirit, I feel like a sense of, you know, achievement, accomplishment, peace. So it gives me now more energy where I'm not focusing on other things. I'm not worried about other things. because it's there's nothing to worry about.
There isn't, eh?
Like I
there isn't.
married my soulmate. Like fucking, my family loves me. Like I'm healthy.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm doing what I love. I'm helping people change their lives.
Yeah,
you know, and it's like it's just the start.
It is just the start. Eh? I feel like I've done fuck all, but I have, but like I relate to the start, and like,
I know. Does it scare you? Where you're going to be in 2 years?
oh fuck yeah, but not in a way where
But
I'm
you can
frightened.
see,
like, bro.
no, it's not you're finding, but it scares you because you know it's going to be big, right? You can.
Bro,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So
I'm going through the biggest growth period of my whole entire life as we speak right this very moment. And it wasn't just today. The last 3 months for me, you know, when you're growing, it's so uncomfortable that you just can barely be a human.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that you're used to, you have to let go of. I'm going through that, man. And it's fucking hard. But it's going to be...
It's a lot easier with us behind you.
Yeah,
like,
of course, bro.
having your back, you know?
Yeah, of course, man. But I'm so excited for the next like couple of years, bro. But you know, to be and to get there, I have to let go of who I was up until, you know, not too long ago. So yeah, but I'm excited, and I think for me to sum it up on a final note, thank you for today, and thank you for the last couple of years. And bro, I'm glad we got back together as mates, because like, yeah, we're a bit disconnected for a while, but Danilo, fucking
it's beautiful.
love you, bro. And man, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you both. And I think that as a man, it's important to have that, because we can be powerful. We can, you know, have the followers, the money, the family, the weddings and all that, but we need brotherhood. We need to have each other's back, and we got that. So thank you.
Yeah, I've learned through the journey now that, you know, yeah, it's definitely great to have cash, but it doesn't buy healthy relationships.
Fuck no, bro.
And it doesn't buy like friendships. It doesn't buy like connection.
Yeah, we're
you know what I mean? Like to have the right people in your life, and to be able to, you know, talk to your own family and feel like they get you, and that you can connect with them, and you know, to have a healthy relationship like I do now and be married. You can't buy that.
No.
You know, and it's just a reminder of like, hey man, don't get lost in this fucking materialistic bullshit that you're gonna be happy when you get this. You know, it's like legit. The best things in life are free.
Yeah,
but it's working towards it.
True,
no, it's true, man. You know,
but simple ones.
But again, you're always looking at what other people have and thinking you need to have that, and if you have it, then you'll be happy.
Yeah, like Luke's got this cool watch 105. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but it's just like, you know, there's nothing wrong with like living an abundant life and being able to spend your cash and enjoy life. That's the whole fucking point.
Yeah.
You know, but I think, you know, it's just being aware of that and going through and learning. But yeah, I think in just talking about fear, you know, you're like, are you afraid of like whatever? Like, yeah, part of me, like they have this, before I got married, I've heard this so many times, that the right partner, the right person in your life will 50x your wealth, or like will help you to.
Then goes journey.
Yeah. Like he said something like, Dean Graziosi said something like that.
That's right, yeah.
But yeah, having the right person in life is actually going to like force you to like level up into a new potential that you never even knew existed, right? Hence why making sure that you've got the right person in your life is very important, right? So the next like couple of years or even 5 years for me, I do, because I've heard, not just today, how many times people have said, Tony Robbins. Like those are big shoes to fill, man. You know what I mean? And like,
I know if he's the guy.
yeah, bro. Like
you got to feel that.
And it's like, if I'm going to compare myself to him, like I'm never going to achieve that, you know? So there is definitely a fear of like,
there you go.
Will I reach my full potential? You know? And there, I do, I feel it, because I'm just like, there are some big players out there, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, but
and
like
you got to feel that power to get to that level.
I know.
And I was because you're talking like that, and I was always unsure of where I'm a bit afraid of where I'm going to get to in my DJ career, and I was never getting anywhere. But as soon as I'm talking like this now, and how I'm speaking and how I'm performing, is why I'm going far, bro. Because I'm telling you guys, telling the camera and the world, I am the fucking shit, bro. That's it. But that's where you got that's what you got to feel.
Yeah, of course.
If you don't feel like that, bro,
you're not the man.
If you can't think you're going to be one of the best DJs in the world, bro, you ain't going to be. Simple as that, bro. But I know I can easily become one of the greatest DJs in the world, or whatever it is you want to be. It's not to be better than anyone. It's just about you. Can you feel that for yourself? And that's I do feel that. But there's a lot of work to to do.
Like, well, the thing is, I'm 41, and if you think about 60, for example, that's 19 years away.
Yeah, so long.
No, it's like fucking. It's around the corner. Really, time flies. You know what I mean?
True.
So I'm like, fuck. I don't even actually have that much time left. You know what I mean?
Sure?
But if you think about like 5 years, how far can we go in 5 years?
Well, fuck. I was on a doc's bed.
Exactly. So we've come such a long way in a small amount of time that I know like the next 5 years for us is pretty extraordinary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I think it's going to be amazing, and I'm looking forward to continuing to have your backs and witness your success, because I know 100%, like regardless of my journey, music industry is very different, and that yous will skyrocket freaking very soon.
100%.
Yeah, man. Just I think we just keep going who we are today, bro. Like what we're doing, us three, we are impacting the world in so many ways.
Yeah,
it's not just about our own careers, but people are feeling us as well. That we have an audience, bro, that love us and respect us.
Yeah.
And they get who Danilo is, they get who Luke is, and Coby. We all speak differently and whatever, but at the end of the day, they know what we mean. We mean well, bro. You know what I mean? And they can see that. Otherwise, we wouldn't get the support we're getting today, bro. So that's why I'm coming out of you just being truthful. And they're like, man, that's him, bro. We get it. That's Danilo's style. That's Danilo. And that's what I love about this. It's like, as you said, you're inspired because I'm just being myself today. No, you're right. I wasn't thinking, I wasn't even strategizing today. I just came here and...
No, it's strategized.
No, but like, I didn't realize that we're actually in the podcast, and this is going to go.
I figured,
and I realized, fuck, it'd be cool to watch it back, right?
Bro, this is crazy.
Yeah,
I've had a few moments where I'm like, holy fuck, this is happening. Or as we're
but I just realized, I'm realizing my power, that I am growing, that I can do this. I can speak in camera and do this. This is cool, man. I'm not afraid of it. So, yeah, thanks for doing this, Luke. And creating a Luke My Power podcast, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? That's worldwide shit, bro. When I walked in, I felt fucking mad. This is my best mate's fucking office, It's pretty cool. And you had to do that for me to even get on this stage now. Like, to be here and speak with Coby, you know what I mean? So it's a fucking pleasure, man. Thank you.
Yeah, so if you're watching this right now, this is actually a big blessing in my life, that I get to be, spending this time with Danilo and Coby. I'm traveling actually back to Europe in a couple of days as well. But this is definitely not the end. I'm sure we're going to do podcast episodes in the future, but I hope that this episode has shown you that, we have our personas and the way that we show up on social media, but we're also pretty human. We love just being real and laughing and being stupid and we have feelings and we have emotions. And I hope that by us being ourselves and speaking on this podcast today, that it's inspired you to maybe let yourself go a little bit in a positive way, like Danilo was saying about the bubble, holding on to that, because that's where your freedom is, and it's going to, in some cases force you to let go of people in your life that maybe you've known for a long time or have,
And my favorite line, I always say this: the best in you can bring out the best in someone else.
Oh, you're out of control, bro. I want to get you, bro.
I've stolen that from you on my wedding day.
The best in, just listen to what I said. The best in you can bring out the best in someone else.
Because I said, when you hang around the best, you become the best.
Just my motto is own your weirdness; it'll set you free.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, but that's true. Own your fucking weirdness.
Yeah.
So we love you guys. Thank you for spending time with us today. Please share this episode fucking far and wide around the world, because I think anyone who listens to this shit's going to be so inspired to live their dreams and not give up on themselves no matter what you've been through. So thank you so much, and we'll catch you soon.
Big love.
Big love. Thank you so much, everyone.
Ciao.